Hello everyone. Hello. Oh my goodness, that stitch did not work out. Hello. Well, I'm about Kathy. I think I'm about 5'9" or something. So I'm quite tall. I felt like I had to bend my knees all the time when Julie was there. I think Julie needs to eat more custard. To help her grow. I ate lots of custard when I was younger. Oh my goodness. Francis, it's lovely, isn't it, to be able to start your day like this? Isn't it amazing? Francis is in, where are you? Australia or New Zealand? She's already Monday morning. No hope for you now, Julie. Oh, well, never mind. At least when you make a shawl, you'll use less yarn. You have to see it like that, because obviously your shawl will be shorter or whatever you need for your own body, of course. And yes, I love being able to, in my patterns, adapt them to your own to your own body and to your own size. So I hope you find that useful. And I know that Julie does that as well. She has amended patterns to her own size, because obviously I give you all the instructions. So I'm glad that I've got that, going there. Hello everyone. Hi Monica. How Candy? How Sandy? How Kiranjit? Hi Casilda. Hi darling. There's Dirk. Oh, we FaceTimed earlier. Yeah, so I have seen him. And Layla is around. Hi Jenna. She is wanting attention from Dirk. She is like, she's like, where is the other person? If you're not there, then you will have to do. So yes, Layla is going to be so surprised when I get back home. She'll be like, oh, she'll be all over me. So Bridget. Yes. Well, that's what I always say, have some more custard. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, Lucia from Brazil. Welcome. Oh goodness. Look what I'm doing here. Welcome. That's wonderful. Monica, dat is de manier waarop dat je het moet doen. Hè? Luisteren en haken tegelijk. Fantastisch. Dat is multitasking. En met haken kan je dat natuurlijk. Hè? Dat kan je perfect. Als je weet wat je doet. Okay, so I have a confession. This is the same bit. Like custard is like pudding, or the yellow sort of milk, and you thicken it. I'm okay, Alison. I'm okay. I'm drinking my tea as usual. Oh my goodness. Yes, snow and wow. Storm. Yeah, pudding. Yeah. I didn't know which language she meant that she didn't know, Claudia. I didn't know which language you meant that you didn't know. Ja, pudding natuurlijk. Hè? Vanillepudding, chocoladepudding, koffie, koekjespudding. Yes, so my mum's still in between. So she's not well because obviously she's not had her operation yet. Her operation is tomorrow. So it's all happening tomorrow. I'm dropping her off and hopefully she'll, at the hospital, because of course I'm not allowed in. And then I'll be picking her up and hopefully she'll be, on the mend after that. So yes, so all about my confession. Nobody seems to worry about it, so that's good. I'm still working on the same color as I was on Sunday. Anybody remember? So yes, obviously I have crocheted, but I haven't crocheted on this. Now, it's okay, apart from thank you all. Thank you for, I will pass on the well wishes. She was really touched last week with all the well wishes as well. So, yes, I have not worked on this one because I have been working on something else. Oh, Charlotte, I know. Do you know what? Custard gets me out of bed in the morning. It really does. For a while, I was having custard for breakfast or for lunch or whatever I could have it. Yeah, I'm being really bad here. And of course, I haven't posted any of my own posts for the crochet every day in November challenge, but I haven't got any pictures to show you because, you know, I didn't do any crochet on this because the crochet that I did do is not for publication. And I've been so immersed with doing it. And so, because I thought, right, I'll do a bit on that, then I'll do a bit on this, take a picture and post that. But, you know, I just couldn't stop doing the other one. And I can't tell you what I've done, what I'm doing, but it's exciting. So obviously that is also why I just want to keep on working on it. And you know, it's a good sign. It's a good sign when you don't want to stop working on a project that I am designing for all of you. You see, this happened last year with the Lizzie. I just could not put it down. So who knows what I might be designing next or now. Oh, yeah, Jan, I will show you the shawl that I have here behind me in a moment. And I also have something there. Look. It's all very exciting. And yes, of course, I am working on this blanket here. I am going to still keep on working on it. It's going to be my bed project. It might be a slow, you know, finishing project. It might be one that's like, you know, I might finish it whenever, but it's it's important to have this sort of, you know what I mean, this project that you just have next to your bed, that when you need to, you can just, you know, do it and wind down, even if it's just for that half an hour, for half a row, you know. Yeah, I know, Ivy, I know, I have been there, I know exactly how that feels, but the thing is, for me personally, if I don't like it and it's a big project, if it's a CAL or if it's a, you know, one of my bigger projects that I put on the channel, you know, where I do a lookbook for and things like that, it has got to be right. So I do, you know, I do frog it. And I did the other day, I did a section and I thought, no, doesn't look right. So I undid it. You know, that's how it goes. But you can. I mean, you can undo it. It doesn't hurt the yarn. You can still do it again. And you can do it better. So it's just a matter of time that you have to redo it. But it gives you the opportunity to improve your project, and it gives you an opportunity to crochet more. What more do we want? Stop complaining about frogging. It's wonderful. Yeah, you can unravel it and you can do it again. Why not? Why not do it again? Um, you know, thank you, Karanjit. Thank you. Yes, I am loving it. And now that there's more and more colors, it's getting there, I think. It really is going to be a lovely blanket. So I'm just going to keep going. And yes, I say, yes, Claudia, exactly. Yeah, the yarn winder for this type of thing. Did I put my, yeah. See, the yarn winder for this type of thing is just a savior. Wind your leftovers onto a cake. This then, you just start crocheting from the middle and you use up your colors. And obviously, you just have this one thing with you. So if you're in the car like I was, so easy. You just need one cake, and if you know how long it takes you to do one cake, then you can, you can gauge, oh yes, the trip is 2 hours, this is enough for 2 hours. The trip is 5 hours, I might need a second cake. You see? So easy. And all you have to do is put it somewhere in the middle thing or whatever, and you've got it. You don't have to find your balls. You don't have to knot them together. You don't have to cut. All you do is crochet. And it's just so nice to use these. So yes, I mean, it is a lovely pattern. And again, like Sharon says, love that pattern. It's one of those things that you can just pick up and do. And that is exactly what, yes, reverse crochet. That's a good expression, Sandy. Yes, indeed, it's reverse crochet. And then you do it all again. It's like the dance off almost, you get a chance to do it again. Why not? Hi, Valeska. Oh, thank you, not for frogging. The orchids, yes. My dad has been looking after them. He's ever so proud of them. So I thought, instead of the flowers that are not here anymore, what happened to the flowers? I think they might have wilted. I thought I'd put his orchids there. I'm having a bit of a competition with my dad. See, I sent my parents a while ago a plant for their wedding anniversary, and I have it at home as well. And my one, it's a monkey leaf, the Monstera adonisii, whatever it's called. And it's not growing. Mine does not grow. Dad's is growing. I can see it grow. There's more leaves coming on it every day. I'm like, I'm not talking to you. Your plant is going too much, growing too much. So yeah, we're having fun with the plants. I keep checking. He keeps checking. Oh, I'm going to cut a bit off. I'm going to cut one so it would, so I can plant that one with a little shoot on it. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Yeah, Adan Sonai. Adan Sonai. Don't tell him I'm going to do that. I told him I was going to bring my plant next time and then switch them and take this one home. But he's going to see the difference. He's just going to see it because the difference is so big. Hi, Kinga. From the UK as well. Hi. I know, Sandra, and I never knew he had green fingers. If I'd known, well, I don't. I kill my plants. Hi, Kathy. Yes, this is the Zigzag Blanket. I published this a couple of weeks ago for my challenge, the hashtag Crochet Every Day November, Crochet Every Day November. And I did a video on how to do this, how to start it, but obviously it's not finished just yet. So this one, okay, perlite, yes. So this one is going to be my bed project, and I will sort of film some updates And then I will film a second video on this, just so that I can show the finished product. But obviously, as I've been saying just now, the plan was to crochet on this every day in November. Even if it was just a couple of stitches, I was going to just, like today, crochet maybe a row or a couple of rows, or just, something on it. But I have been working on something else. And of course, yes, I am, if you want to design certain things, you have to start in advance, right? Because, oh yes, Francis, same here. Actually, same here. Yeah. If you want to design a bigger thing, you have to start in advance, because there might be some reverse crochet going on, right? And yeah, I need the time, to be able to work on something at peace and quiet, and just working on it and see what it looks like, because sometimes something in your head looks much nicer in your head than what you're actually making it, than when you're creating it. So yes, I need to have that opportunity to start again. So of course I've been doing that this week here. And yes, I've been so immersed in doing that. I have not had, well, I just didn't want to work on this one. I just wanted to get the other one going and more so I could see what it looked like. So there we go. That's my excuse. But yes, I have been crocheting. I have been crocheting profusely every day. Ah, wonderful. That's brilliant, Beth. Yes. Yeah, I know, Jan. I know. It was an idea. It was an idea. This plant is so much bigger. When I get back home, I will take a picture of this one. When I will get back home, I'll take a picture of mine, and then I shall post it in the Facebook group and see what you think. Thank you, Julie. Yes, I will show you what's behind me. It's really interesting and very exciting indeed. So, and oh, do you know, the air is different here, and when I start talking like this, it affects my voice. So I am not ill, I am fine, but it's getting me a bit, I don't know, it happened last week, didn't it? So it's a different environment, it's a bit warmer here, so that's why. Indeed, Claudia, I did not stop. Indeed. I just also did not post any pictures because, of course, I could have faked crocheting this one. I could have just sat there like this and taken a picture, and that would have done it, But there we go. That's not me. Yes, it's apple. This color is apple. This one here. Yeah, it is lovely, isn't it? I know someone who's watching who has an apple Tart Steps cardigan. Yeah. And I was hoping to see a picture of it, of her wearing it in the Facebook group. Hint, hint. Hint. Where is she? Bridget? Bridget? Why is my phone lighting up all the time? Honestly, it's telling me that I'm online. You haven't Right. What did I tell you? November, just stop. Oh no, but you've been making that lovely purple and green blanket, haven't you, with the square? So you are forgiven, Bridget. You are forgiven. I love that combination of that purple and that green. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Oh, hallo Inge. Welkom in België. Ik ben ook in België nu. Ah, Sharon, which one was that then? Ah, yes, that's going to be a lovely, lovely Christmas present. Yes, Lashona, I have crocheted a cardigan, or at least a sleeveless cardigan. But we also have, maybe you need to just stick around for a while. I'm not saying anymore. I am not saying anymore. Oh, you're making stuffed bears, Gail. Oh, lovely. For Christmas presents? Yes, yes, yes. It's the starburst blanket, isn't it, Sharon? The starburst. Is it a square that you're doing? Squares? Yeah. So many people are still doing the Lizzie blanket, and that's lovely to see. If you are making it, don't give up. It is really worth sticking with it, and it's the final result is lovely. I've seen so many of you making the wonderful, wonderful results. So yes, I am so happy that so many of you have made the Lizzie blanket. And what I also love is the fact that so many of you have done different color combinations. And while myself, I personally, of course, I only have the time to make the one blanket, okay? I might have to rip it out and do it again, parts of it or whatever in the design process. But for me to then sit and make another one, that's just not on the cards, because once I've done the blanket for the cow, I then, that's it for me. I have to, do the videos, do the whatever it needs, and then I start something else, because obviously I have other videos to make. So yeah, it just untangled, Jan. It did. I was really lucky there. So yes, and to see the same pattern in different colors, it's just wonderful. I mean, there was one with the pastel pack, fabulous colors. Then there was someone who was just doing, like a Cornwall memories blanket with colors from her trip that she saw. Again, that's such a wonderful idea. But someone has done it in the Christmas pack. Oh my goodness, how lovely does that look? I was like, wow, if I had more time, I would definitely make the Lizzie in the Christmas colors. I really, really would. I would love to have that as a Christmas blanket. Maybe I could, you know, if I started it as my bed project, I might just get it done by next Christmas, just have it on the side and just do a row once in a while. I think it's just so lovely. Hi, Fiona. The Elizabeth wrap, wonderful, not for frogging. Yeah. Aha, soon Mr. Darcy will be there, Sari. Oh, Jan, don't worry. Earlier this afternoon, I had a ball, and this has never happened before. I can't really demonstrate it, but I had a ball. I took out the front, the middle, and it came out. And then all of a sudden, everything was entangled. So all that came out was like the yarn, bath. And then it was also attached to the back. So I had to pull it out the back, and then it came out the front, and it was just it was a proper nightmare. So I had to get the yarn winder out, and I put it on the table. It took me a long time to undo it. So yes, I mean, I have got problems as well, just like you would. If the ball doesn't want to behave, then it doesn't want to behave, for me as well. This one was a cake that was just at the end, so it's finished. So that was lucky that it just fell apart and it untangled. Oh, Beth, luckily you were able to get your hands on some crochet. Thank goodness. Oh, did they? Did they do it with the Olakila pellet? Oh, I don't. Have I seen that? Oh, wow. Ah, was Mr. Darcy very nice? Oh, well done, Pat. Well done. Oh, hi, hi. Yes, Dirk is here as well. I don't know how long he will last, but he's here for the moment. Oh. New ball. And actually, I think it starts with apple as well. So I don't mind that. That's okay. See? So when you start a new ball, okay, what I do, so I've got the end here, I've got the other end here. I just tie them together with one of those double knots like this, just holding the two pieces of yarn together. I mean, obviously, normally it's easier to do. Sorry, it's a bit low down, but I'm sure you've seen that. There we go. Just knotted, and now I'm just going to crochet. I'll make sure the ends hang out so I can look. Let me just show you this because very often I really should do a video on this. There we go. See, so there it is. It's just hanging out. So now I just do the yarn over and then I bring up whatever these ends are going to do. They do. There we go. And it just hangs out where it hangs out. There we go. See? You can't tell, but there we are. Let me show you properly. See? Look. So it's just there, and I just leave it there until I sew the ends in. Okay. That way, I think that way is just the easiest way. And I have to say, normally I would have done this a little bit longer. Okay. But because I was doing it in the video, yes, Sharon, that is possible. It is possible that your valleys would have had a different shape if you had a different hook. Yes. Sometimes trying to, I don't know, just try a smaller hook. Having a bigger hook doesn't always solve your, or doesn't always give you a bigger blanket in quickly, because it does other things. It does other things differently then as well. No. We only have one Christmas pack, and that was the October limited edition. But of course, now we are just going to have that as our Christmas pack. So it should be online. I'm sure there are some left. I don't know whether Diddy can confirm this, but we have got some left, I am sure. Yeah, well, Eska, it's wonderful. Just keep at it. You know, you've got your crochet every day challenge if you are taking part of it in it, and if you know, that will give you a little bit of a impetus to go and finish your Lizzie. Or I mean, it's not about finishing it, it's about enjoying making it, right? We need to enjoy making it. Now, let me show you what we have in the view here, because I keep sitting in front of it. I keep going like this. I don't know. This is sort of my natural move. Yes, there is a reason why I do not crochet my tails in as I go. There certainly is. Because here, the tails have different color. And if I was to crochet them in, you would see the color lying here. You would see it lying there. If I weave it in, then I weave this one into the stitches into the gold, like so. So I weave it like this. I go into the stitches like that. And then this one I weave into the sherbet or wherever this is, spearmint. Yeah. So I make my my ends disappear into the stitches, not just lying along, because of course here these are holes. Yeah, so if there was a strand lying here, you would see it. See, that's why I weave them in. And as you know, I always say to all of you, weave in as you go, but I don't do it. The reason why I don't do it is because as a designer, obviously I could do it here. It doesn't matter. You know, I could do it here. And I probably will one evening when I'm maybe a little bit tired, I will just weave them in. But as a designer, and if you're making something that is in your head, but not yet on paper or not yet actually been made, then it's better to just leave the ends out so it's easy to do your reverse crochet. I'm going to keep using that word now. I'm doing away with frogging. We're doing reverse crochet, right? So that is why I sew them in afterwards. And yes, I sew them in into their color so that they disappear completely. And if they are done like that and they have disappeared completely, you cannot undo them. I know, I have tried. In the design phase, I have done this and I regretted it because I had to do the reverse crochet. So there we go. Okay. Yes, a whip is a work in process, in progress. So it's just WIP, and this is a whip. This is a whip. Hi, everyone joining. Hello, hello. Oh, oh, wait. I've turned my blanket around while I was talking. That's confusing. Okay, here we go. Yes, sorry, indeed. It's not just the staying in the flow, it's also, is this right? Is this next color okay? Am I going to frog it because I want to do another color? Or do I not like this stitch or whatever? So yeah, I have been known to, to frog whole parts of blankets. And yeah, I have been known to cut it as well because obviously I had sewn in the ends. So a scissors had to be used. Ja, dit is, Monica, dit is een deken met restjes, inderdaad, ja. Allemaal restjes die ik opgedraaid heb op mijn cake. En nu is het handig haken, want je hebt alleen maar je cake nodig natuurlijk. Sharon, there you go. You persevered. Well done. If you made a mistake, if you sorted it, you persevered, well done. That's how it goes. You learn, you see something happening, or you realize you've done something, but you found a solution. That's excellent. Yes, Susan, I am still with my family, with my parents, and Dirk is still at home with Layla, being ruled by her. Yes, Alison, who came up with that reverse crochet? Yes. Sorry, that was Dutch. Thank you, Sharon. Right, so, okay, let me put this aside and show you my shawl, because that's what it's all about today, and this one as well, of course. So let me put that to the side for a moment. So next week we have 2 videos coming out. No, it's all going to start all handmade. I am just going to show you the shawl. So here we have the new shawl. And a couple of weeks ago, I was making this. Look at this. So This is the simplest thing ever. Who likes C2C? Chocolade. Chocolade? Did I say chocolade? Ja, chocoladepudding. Yummy. Yeah, Susan, I am. So this is a shawl. It's a triangle. And it's C2C. It's C2C. And so it's a perfect triangle. And so simple to do. So simple to do. I'm using a hook that's too big. You know how I came up with this idea? I don't know whether this is something in crochet that they do, but using a hook that's too big for your yarn. Amazing things can be done with that. So I thought, keep things simple. C2C, look, there's the corner. C2C, and we end it really nicely. We fill up the little, because it ends in little steps. So I filled it up and then I put half double crochets on. So you have a nice edge to your shawl. Wonderful. It was such an easy and quick make. Now, I did not make this in Stylecraft. I realize that all of you in the US, you use Karen Simply, what is it called? Simply Soft or something. And it's a thicker yarn. So this one is a yarn that I bought from Hobby, which is similar to those long skeins of Red Heart Super Saver or something like that. You know, something that you know is the like the common yarn. You know, the most like Stylecraft DK is the one that we find everywhere here. So I've used one that you find everywhere in the US as well. Okay, so this one is thick. This is like worsted weight, so it's thicker than DK. Yes, something like that. Love to craft. Yeah. And you know, it was so easy to make. So easy. So all you do is C2C, big hook. You go, of course, obviously, again, same thing. This is longer than my fingertip to fingertip measurement. Okay. So if you know, see, look, it's past that. But again, I wanted to use up those 6 balls of that yarn that I have. It's called Malaga from Hobby. And I just wanted to use it up because obviously it's something that's not, you know, obviously Stylecraft is going to be my go-to now. But this one is, yeah, look at that. And because, of course, you've made it with a hook that's too big, it's lovely and oh, it's so lovely. And it drapes. Oh, I haven't put it on yet. It drapes beautifully around your shoulders. Look at that. And also you can do the, you know, the what we did with the Woodbury Castle. You can put it round. See, this is what I like doing sometimes. You knot it at the back. Yes, Feroza, it's the Malaga from Hobby that I used, right? So like this. And look what happens when it's pulled, when it's stretched. Look at the intricate stitch that comes out. It looks like a really difficult thing. But it's just crochet as corner to corner. So, you know, look at that. Yes, so Stylecraft Aran indeed would be the alternative. Yeah. And then here, look, very, very simply, I have used the holes. I have used the holes that you make automatically in the corner to corner for the little tassels, and I didn't make them too big, so I would have enough, you know, to do the whole thing. So this time I made thin tassels, but all over, and yeah, so easy to make. The only thing you sort of had to finish off was the edge and making it straight, and that was also, you do one row to make it semi straight, and then you do another row to add the half double crochets, which makes it even more straighter. When I run out, I'd end up with a bandana. Yeah, you could do a bandana, you could do a smaller one as well. So actually, people are asking for the hook size. I can't remember, either a 6 or a 6.5. So it goes up quite a bit from the actual hook that is prescribed for the yarn. Yes, I have made a viral shawl, Donna. There is a video of me explaining how to do the viral shawl. Now, obviously, the viral shawl I did not design because it's out there, but I just give you my own take on it. And there's quite a few people who say that the way I explain it, they have a mnemonic thing to remember what to do, and that's what I did as well, because the viral shawl is a repeat of 4 rows, and I had names for the rows, and that helped. Yes, I used yes, a 6 or a 6.5 hook. I don't know whether I can actually go into my Christy, did I make a pattern for this one? I can't remember now. I must have written it down somewhere. I'll post it in the I haven't got my book here either. I'll post it in the Facebook group. But anyway, it's coming out on Friday. So, you know, if you can wait for the tutorial on Friday, all the information is in there, obviously. And also, again, I will explain to you the C2C. I've got to take this off. If you haven't done C2C before, then I will explain all in the video, so there's no need to panic. You can learn it there, okay? And I took this on a trip, and so I have some footage of me crocheting on the train and everything, you know, and it's really nice. So we also did a little lookbook at the end of the video and at the beginning as well. And so the tutorial is interspersed with all kinds of footage of me working on this shawl, wearing it while away when it wasn't finished yet. But I left home with a shawl like half done, maybe this much, right? Or even less, like this. And I came home with a finished shawl, because in the end, on the train, I was doing the half double crochet row. So it was lovely to be able to take the shawl, take the balls, wear it, and then come home with it nearly finished. Well, it was finished apart from the tassels. I actually had to undo a couple of stitches so I could film it. But yeah, I had to wait for the train. So what do? You sit on the, you know, on the platform and you crochet. Simple. But look at the texture. When you look at it like this and you see, you know, it looks, you wouldn't think it was C2C. It's so simple to make, but it gives you such a lovely lovely structure. And of course, because this is worsted weight or Aran, it grows really quickly, and it's really warm. So yeah, that's the shawl that I am calling the Mary Ann shawl. So there we go, the Mary Ann shawl. Elsa, C2C is something, it's easy to do. Once you've got the knack, once you know what to do, off you go. A beginner can learn it, try it with a different yarn, with a leftover, right? So you don't ruin anything. I mean, you're not going to ruin the yarn, but try it with a leftover first and see how you go. It's so quick as well, you know, it grows and it grows and it grows. So it really, really goes quickly. Once you have the system, off you go. Thank you. Oh yeah, the color actually, it was a number. Jenna, do you remember? Because you worked out what the name of the color was. I've forgotten. Yeah, it will. Anyway, I tell you in the video, I think, as well. 6, Fiona. I used 6, and the color was called. Can I find it? Let me see if I can find it. I know somewhere. Yeah, if you want to post some pictures of cakes, you can, Claudia. Feel free. Okay. Can I find it? No. But yeah, I mean, this is taking too long. Nope. Here. Nope. Never mind. So there we go. This is the, I do tell you in the, she keeps sending me these pictures, but never the right one. But yeah, there we go. Oh yes, I've got it. The color is Willow. And the number was 22. There we go. So this one is coming out on Friday, right? So this is the shawl for Friday. This is the video tutorial for Friday. And then on Wednesday, so the one that's coming out first, is going to be this one here. This one here, because I love working with that cord. Do you remember we made the project bag? And oh yeah, I've got it here. Hang on. Oh, lift. Oh, I know I packed right. I know why I bring things. So this is the project bag cal. It was like a mini cal that we did a couple of years ago. And so this was using like cord. So it's cotton cord. It's a recycled cotton cord, and it is really, really thick. I've got my cakes in there now. So this is a cord that I buy in one of my local shops in my town, and I really love working with it. It's a, how should I say it? I find it's easier to work with than t-shirt yarn, but you can do similar things with it. Okay, so I went to the shop and I bought a couple of colors. There we go. Some of these colors. And I was just playing around and I wanted to make, can we see it? No. Why can't we see them? Oh, there we go. And I wanted to make a little pouch. Oh, Jan. Yeah, I did it in January in 2019, I think. So, you know, I like going for a walk and I'm always collecting things. I find a little acorn, I find a little leaf or pretty stone, and I have to take it home. But of course, I never have a bag with me, right? And it ends up in a pocket. And then when you get home, you forget to take it out of the pocket. And it ends up in the wash or whatever, And then if you go into that same pocket weeks later, it all comes out. So I thought I wanted to make a foraging bag. So a bag where you can put your stuff in when you go for a walk. So I created this bag. So there are some slits here. Look, there's some loops here that you can put, yes, for shells on the beach, for Rosa. Indeed, I can put my belt here, so I can put it on my trousers. Here I've got a loop, and I've got this carabiner, and I can put it on something, even my thing from my jeans, one of the loops from my jeans, or a rucksack or something like that. So there's various ways of attaching it. And then, of course, here we have the bag, the content. Look how big. There are lots and lots of things can go in there. A forage bag, yeah. But then, of course, you have to close it. And look, we have a very high-tech lock. Look. And now the bag is locked. Look, it stays closed. Now, I have to admit that this is my second bag. I went and showed the guy in the shop, and he kept it. He wanted to put it in his window. So I didn't have the bag to show you. So on the way here, I made a new bag, and I made a tassel, and I attached it because this is going to be my bag, my pretty bag, and I wanted a tassel on it. So the one in the video, unfortunately, does not have the tassel, but I made it exactly the same way, and I just tied it on there. So I'm sure you can do that as well. So yes, but in the meantime, people have given me other suggestions for using this bag. And the guy in the shop said, a treats bag for when you go for a walk with your dog. Easy to open, get the treats out and close it. And yes, Sandra, indeed. And some people are like, yeah, we could put the even the poop bags in there, for when you want to use them. Also, I am using it for little bits of makeup at the moment. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'll put some of my lipstick and stuff in there, and I can take it with me. You could even hang this on the outside of your rucksack when you're traveling, and put stuff in it that you might need. Like, for instance, now you need the disinfectant, your mask, and all kinds of things. If you have this on the outside of your rucksack, you know exactly where all that stuff is. So I think, it's a nice bag. I love it. I am using it all the time at the moment. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. So I did the colorway differently for the other bag. I will post a picture as well in the Facebook group, of course. But you will see in the video that I did. Yes, it's Bobini. The name of the yarn is called Bobini cord. It's a cotton cord, and this is a 3mm one. Shall I just? I think I also said something about it. This is the brand. Look. Yes. And I just love making things with it. So all I have left is this. So I'm thinking I might make a little bowl with it. And the hook that I use for this is only just big enough for the yarn, because I want it to be nice and tight. So you start with the base, then you start doing your sides. this is the color work that I did on this one. The video one, the one in the video, I start with, I think I start with the pearl color here, and then slowly I make my way to the green. I think this is called eucalyptus. So, you know, I use, you know, just different colorways. I mean, obviously that's free for you to use, obviously, but for you to decide. But because I didn't have much left, I just thought, well, I have most of the green, so I used up the gray and then the pearl and then the, I think this is called blush, pearl blush, and then green, because obviously I had most of that left. And then of course the look, then this is a different color again, and then this one because I had some more of that. But I don't mind making something from a leftover. Look what a lovely gift this would be as well, you know, for a child, for them to put like little secrets in, you know, or little sweets, something like that. You could even make this for a dog owner. And, you know, when they get a new dog, for instance, you could give it to them saying, you know, with a voucher, maybe saying, you know, for some food or for some, or just some treats in there for the dog, you know, it would be a lovely welcome to your family, for the dog, basically, you know. But yeah, I really enjoy making things in this cord. And as you can see, you know, it's structured, look. And I really enjoy making and designing things in the cord. So the video will be out on Wednesday. So for the next few weeks, every Wednesday, Lillian, I don't know. Have a look on the Bobini website itself. You might find someone who sells it in your country, wherever you are. There is the person I buy it from. He sells it online in the UK only, unfortunately. So if you're in the UK, you can order it from t-shirtyarnshop.co.uk. So, you know, have a look on his website, and he has the cord. There is 3mm and there's 5mm. So you need to go for the 3mm because this one is the easiest one to work with. The 5mm is quite chunky and is hard to work with. Fabulous, Molly. That is wonderful. A little bag with a couple of friendship bracelets inside, and then you can give it to a little girl, and then she can hand out those friendship bracelets to her best friends. That's wonderful. That's such a nice gift idea as well. But also for a voucher, you know, or for just money. If you don't want to give a big, you know, big present that you don't know whether they'll like, make them a small little bag, put some money in there, and, you know, they'll be able to buy their own present and still have this as a little bag or whatever they can do. Okay, Karen, that's great. Etsy and eBay. So no, unfortunately, that shop, the t-shirtyarnshop.co.uk, does not ship outside the UK. That's the, yeah. So this, yeah, like I said, I enjoy making things with this yarn. I have designed a few other things as well, which will be coming up in the next few Wednesdays. So there will be more cord projects. So if you do want to, you know, buy some or are interested in working with it, maybe hold off on ordering some, because then you will see what else I make, and you might just, you know, find those nice as well to make. So see what you think. But yeah, I have really enjoyed making this, and I know that Julie has made one, and she was really enthusiastic about it as well. She was like, yeah, I need one for the dogs for their treats. So there we go. She was really happy to have this little bag. But yeah, I've been using it, and with this this I bought from Mountain Warehouse, and it was really, oh wait a minute, I saw them somewhere else as well. They're around, you know, these carabiners. You can buy them in, you know, DIY shops, like Mountain Warehouse, you know. So 3mm Karanjit, 3mm. Yeah, Diana, that would work as well. No, that's okay, Julie, no worries. Yeah, And you can get them on Amazon as well. This one is a particularly nice one, which I got from Mountain Warehouse. It wasn't much more expensive, but it was just, I love the grey and the simplicity of it. There we go. But, you know, this one I made with the leftovers, you know? So the other ones I sort of set out to make, but now I had leftovers. So I thought, well, I'm going to start it and see if I can make another one. And I was able to do it. So I just, yeah, if you were to give this as a present, it would have been a free present apart from, you know, the time that you've spent making it. But we've enjoyed making it, so I don't see that as a hardship to make this present. And it was from leftover yarn. What better present? But you don't have to tell them. Yeah, fabulous, Julie. And because you've got this, you don't have to hold it. It's attached to your belt. You know it's there. And I can open this one-handed and I can close it one-handed as well. So that makes it easy to operate it and to use it. There we go. Right, I need a drink. D-links, okay. Yeah, so the difference between this yarn, let me just put this there. Cup away first before you start talking, Anja. See, this yarn does not unravel like macrame yarn does. So this one is woven already. So you can't sort of do that thing with it like you do for macrame, and that makes it different. But I am sure that you can use the macrame cord as well. But obviously, I think you can, but you have got to make sure it doesn't unravel, Ingrid. If you have it, I mean, obviously, if you don't mind it unraveling, then this one will be all, you know, unraveled. So see how it works out. Because sometimes you buy these things and you can't get on with them, or it's too hard, or you know, it's not as easy to work with as a normal DK. But if you can make something like this, a smaller project with it, it's very doable. And, you know, it's a lovely present. It's a lovely thing to be able to give. Even, I mean, for makeup, you can make it a little bit shorter or make it a little bit bigger and have, you know, your makeup in it. Look how, can you see the base? Can you see it there? I'm trying to find light. Look. See, look, it's quite deep. There is a lot of room in there. You know, if you only have a few pieces of makeup, it will fit in there. So, you know. Ja, ik denk dat het katoenkoord is, ja. Het is wel redelijk dik, hè. Dus het is 3 mm. So it's about 3 mm thickness, this. But of course, I mean, I'm not going to stop you. If you wanted to hold several strands together, that will work as well. Hold several cotton strands together, make a nice color combination or not, you know, have the same color, or then have a contrasting color, the same color. You can do all kinds of things. So yes, I mean, the pattern is there. Use it to your own advantage by, you know, do the, if you don't have any cord but you want to try this, go into your stash, put some strands together and see what happens. It's not going to, you know, you're not going to waste any yarn doing that. Hello, hello, Stitching Granny. Hello. Ah, great, Arlene. You bought them from Amazon in pretty colors. Yes, I do like the colors that they have them. Yes, Kiranjit, I do have videos for this. This was a cal. And we did the base in week 1. Then we did this part in week 2, week 3, week 4, I think. I think it was 5 weeks because the 5th week was the lining. So yeah, do go and have a look. Kiranjit Dilek has posted the link to it a little bit up there. So have a look to see if you can find there is a playlist with all the videos for this. This was a cal that we did a couple of years ago. I have lost one of my embellishments here. I think I have it though, but I have lost it. So I put these on as little embellishments because I had them from those fairs that I go to, you know, the craft fairs. But yeah, I lost this one, but I found it, but I haven't put it on again. There we go. And I've got, of course, now I have all my cakes in there, which I was hoping to have used more of. But there you go. I have been. Oh, there it is, Christine. Thank you very much, Kiranjit. There, Christine has posted the link. There we go. The link for the project bag. So yes, I was hoping I would have done more of my cakes and my. Oh, let me get it. Let's do a bit more. But unfortunately, well, maybe not unfortunately. Whenever I did have time to crochet, I have been working on something very interesting. And I just couldn't stop working on it. I just needed to see what it would look like. I needed to work out the colors. You know how it is when you're designing. You just need to get on with it and see what it looks like, because in your head, it always looks better. But I'm getting there. It's getting there. I am very pleased with it. I have crocheted every day, although, yeah, I have not posted my picture of crochet every day, November. But I do believe quite a few of you have, and it's so lovely to see all those posts. So, oh, Jan, trying there. Trying. Unbelievable. Is it a wearable? Well, you'll have to wait and see. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, Sharon, indeed. It could be a purse. Yeah, you could put, if you made it a little bit bigger, you could put your phone and some money, and yeah. That's wonderful that you have finished your Lizzie blanket a few seconds ago. That's fabulous. Well, she had to retie a dodgy knot partway through one of the rows. That happens, doesn't it? But yes, how wonderful. Jan, honestly, the lengths she goes to. Now she's teasing me with chocolate. Sandra, yes, it's not cheap, the cord, but I've used up every scrap. This is my leftovers, and tomorrow or whenever, one evening, I'm going to make something with this, a little bowl or something to put like maybe some change in, or my rings or something like that. So then I will have used up everything, from my little purchase that I made a couple of weeks ago. So I do that once in a while because I know it's expensive, but I love working with it. It's so lovely to work with it. Well, you're trying. You are. Yes, I know somebody else who brought strawberry tarts to blackmail me. Well, it worked. It worked. It so worked. She went home with more than she bargained for. Turtle brownie. What are turtle brownies? What are turtle brownies? Yeah, Teresa, yes. You'll have to have a look for some sort of cotton cord. If you type in cotton cord 3mm, see what comes up. See what comes up. Oh my goodness, Roxy, that must be such a lovely, lovely wrap if you've made it in merino. Oh my goodness. I lost my hook then. No, she's teasing me. Can you believe this? Honestly. Oh, chocolates. Are they chocolates or are they brownies? Maybe they're chocolate brownies. Ah, Karen. Okay, so Hobby do a good substitute, she says, of the cotton cord. Is that what we are still looking for? So now Karen gets cakes and I don't. Well, thank you very much. Honestly. Yeah, probably, Feroza, something like that. Yes. No. Nuts and caramel. Yum, yum. Oh my goodness. Brownies with caramel and chocolate chips. Okay. Oh, that must be so nice. 2 bites and they are gone. Yeah. Yeah. Probably. Okay, I shall look out for them. I will. Oh my goodness. Oh, why is this? My mum's coaster keeps sticking to my cup. I know, Ingrid. Isn't it lovely? It's just so lovely. I mean, it's like we're friends, you know, having a hilarious evening together, aren't we, Sari? You know what? Actually, I am quite glad that you're not sending me all this stuff, that I can't have it through the internet, because oh my goodness, I would be so big. I would gain so much eating all that chocolate. Yes, so of course this week we have Thanksgiving in the US, so I hope you will all have some lovely family time, if it is possible to have that, of course. And next week, Sunday, I have to say there will be no live, because I think they would spoil Jan. Somehow the post would figure it out that there is chocolate in there and they would eat it, I am sure. I will be traveling back to the UK Sunday evening, so I don't think I will be able to do a live. So I'm going to have to cancel it for next week, but of course I will make up for it the week after. And like I said, there is another cord project coming up, and then another normal yarn project, and I have forgotten what it is. So I will, just look out for it via the Facebook group or whatever, but also, of course, on YouTube. So there'll be a surprise for you there. Oh my goodness. Oh, stop. People, stop talking about chocolate. You're making me hungry now. Yes, thank you, Janie. Yeah. So next Sunday, I will be traveling back. And Crystal is taking me to North Devon, and then Dirk will come and get me on Monday lunchtime. So I will be back home Monday afternoon. Denise, that's all up in the air at the moment. We are trying to see what we could do. Would you be interested in a certain pack of, because of course the weight is different, you see. We would have to do something that it has the same weight almost as the Starcraft pack, but then there'll be less colors in there, of course. So yes, please send me the recipe. But of course, we would have to be able to buy this wholesale as well, and we are not sure about that yet. So we haven't investigated that too much yet, because we're not sure whether you would want this. So let me know what you think. If enough people send Dirk a mail about it, then maybe we might consider it. So send it to hello@opheliatalks.co.uk or something like that, .com. On the website, it's on the website. So, if you wanted for us to do this, see what we can do. Yes. So thank you, Julie. Thank you. And everybody have a wonderful week next week. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and thank you all for, yes, we ship our yarns to the US, Karat. Thank you all for my mum's well wishes. Hopefully by the time we have a new live, so in 2 weeks, I will be able to report back on her, and she should be much, much better by then. So thank you all for that. Have a lovely week, or have a lovely 2 weeks, and have a lovely Thanksgiving. And remember, #CrochetEverydayNovember. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Enjoy the new shawl as well. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.